Welcome back into the workshop. Today we're going to have a quick little project here. I hope it's Echo. Let's see, what model is this thing here? We are a PAS225, and I worked on this one before, not too awful long ago. Customer says it ain't no problem. It's running fine, except for he broke his trigger off. So we've ordered a trigger, and we're going to see just what kind of a pain that thing is. Some of these things are really tricky to get in there. We're going to see what this one's going to be. I've ordered up a trigger for it. This is just an aftermarket one off of Amazon. I'll give you the number there. Hopefully you should be able to see that all right. I hope it's focused in good enough. And let's see what all in the box here. I think it comes with the springs in case one of those are broken, and come in a pack of 3. I don't know if I'll ever use all 3 of them, but that's the way they come, so I guess that's what we'll do. So let me go ahead and see what we got to do to get this thing going. Looks like we're going to have to just take off those 4 screws, and maybe these ones down in the bottom too. Let's see what happens when I get these off. Alright, we're going to start out, like I say, move. This is a T27, so let's see if we can pop these things loose. I've not replaced one of these before, so we're going to, but I do know that a lot of times they're a real pain to get in here and put back together on a lot of them, so hopefully this is just a real quick, easy to do, and we'll capture the picture in case something doesn't go as smooth as we hope for. Let's see if we can keep everything together. And okay, and this one here, it looks like that comes in from the bottom. We're going to verify that the trigger looks correct, and it does. So we'll go ahead and as we can see there, it should slide right on there, but we'll have to remove that first. So let's go ahead and take the 2 screws out of here and here. Okay, and we should be able to just pull this off, I'm hoping. Or does it have a clip or anything on there? I don't think so. Nope. It just comes up, and we'll spin that around, pop that off, take this one, spin it around, set that back in there. If I can get it to go down in. And hard to hold all this together at one time. Come off easier than it goes in. Okay. And then that gets set down in here. Like so. We'll make sure all these cables and wires go back where they're supposed to. Make sure that's in place. Like I say, getting all this stuff to line back up is really usually the most difficult part of this task. And we'll try to put this back about the same spot as it came out. Okay. And this one here, we need to get it in place. And then we'll need to verify. This is your kill wire, so we want to make sure they're tucked in there. Then you want to make sure this thing is working, but it's, and this particular one is not. As we can see, that's already stretched, so we've either come loose up on the other side here, or something's not quite right. Oh, I think I see what it is. That did slip out of there. That's what happened. The cable is not sitting where it's supposed to be. Let's loosen this back up. See, that's got to sit in behind that other spot. At the same time, we want to set this back in here like that. There we go. That kind of tucks down in there. Make sure she stays down in there. And the black cable behind it is sitting where it needs to be. Alright, let's see if that's got her now. There we go. Make sure this all works good before you start putting the rest of it back together. Looks like we're in pretty good shape there. Our 2 screws are on. Set our top cap back on here. And if everything was right, these should line up. The top half looks good. And the bottom half is off a little bit here somehow. Not sure just how. That is not lined up right. So something's not sitting in there quite right yet. I think that cable has gone back onto there. And this is what I was afraid of. This stuff really is kind of aggravating sometimes to get everything setting back in place as you try to get it back together. Let's see if fix one spot and the next one messes up. Okay, I think that's got it this time. It looks closer to right, I think. Still off a little bit somehow. Like I say, these are a little bit of a struggle sometimes, so getting them lined up doesn't always work as easy as you hoped for. Let's see if we can get the screws in this thing. See if that's going to draw her together. Okay, everything looks like that's going to work fine. We'll just verify it up here, make sure everything's moving on the carburetor correctly. And it is. So out with the old, we'll put this back on here. And we'll be ready to send this back to the customer. Nice, quick, little easy repairs. They're not bad. And that's got it done. I'm thankful that it doesn't take a whole lot more than that, because it is one hot day out here. Make sure that thing is spun around. I don't know if it spins differently or not here. Almost acts like it needs to go back that other direction a little bit. Let me do that a little bit more. I want to loosen that up just enough to slide that. It's hitting on top of that, and it's not quite the right direction. We're going to go one more try. Maybe that's what's... We can kind of loosen these others up in here too, I think. There we go. Yeah, we'll push that back, and we'll make sure that this lines up so it's a comfortable feel here. Something about like that right there. We'll snug that back down one more time. I think now we've got it. Everything's working the way it should. Sits good. And we'll call that good enough. I think that's enough work out here in the shop today. Let's see, we're sitting at, well, right here it says 12:30 and it's 94 degrees. I think humidity's probably a bit more than that. And yeah, it's a little bit hot. So we'll call that the end of another project. Like I say, yeah, it's not a bad job. It's just a little... Okay, we got this thing all pretty well put back together, except for we're going to edit this a little bit because I just remembered there is another additional spring in here on this trigger. So before I close all this up, we're going to pop this back off one more time and see if we can get that other spring on there. Let's see what we can do here. Kind of sits down on there tight, but there we go. Let's see if we can get us a spring. They sent us some new ones in the package, so we'll get one of them. Here we go. I thought I got one out. And that one goes in here. We'll match up what the other one does. So flips around like that, goes in here. And there. And we'll flop that back around. And it looks like that spring has to go. I don't know if you can catch this on the film or not. We're going to try to push you up here. And put that back on there. That spring just kind of sits down on that. That just gives it a little bit additional. So, alright, we'll put all this back together again. And then be frustrated with it as much as we have been. And we'll be alright. We'll get it done. No problem. I'll throw this back in here. About like that. And this one's got to also spin around there. After you do this 3 or 4 times, trying to get everything worked out right, you'll probably get better at it. There we go. Now, a little stronger spring for sure, response, but the other one worked even without it. So we'll go ahead. We're set there. Looks like everything's sitting there. See if this fits together good. And it definitely went together better than it has in the last try. So I think we finally got it. This is final time going together. All right. There we go. All right, we'll call that one good. I think we've finished this one off. And I don't know. I'm going to have to probably place this together a little bit because, yeah, don't forget the little spring. That kind of is better. All right, we're calling that good.